Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of multiplying polynomials. This is standard A.10B in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 36 off the 2018 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we need to solve, or we need to find an equivalent expression here. And we've got a trinomial and a binomial. And so this is what we would call a degree 2, because we've got a squared right there for the exponent, and this is just a degree 1 over here. So normally when we see multiplying polynomials, we think FOIL, right? First, outer, inner, and then last. And you know what? FOIL is great when you're multiplying binomials. But since we've got a trinomial right here, it's not really going to help us. So we need another method. All right, so let me use the method that this is all based off of. We're actually using the distributive property. Then I'll show you the box method, which is a little bit cleaner. But the distributive method, right, the distributive property says if you have A times B plus C, that's going to be the same as AB plus AC, right? You distribute it out. So what I could do here is I'm going to take each of these terms and then multiply it by that second term, right? So I'm going to take my h squared, multiply it by negative 4h plus 3. My next term is 9h, multiply it by that negative 4h plus 3. Then I'm going to take my minus 1, multiply it by that negative 4h plus 3. That's the distributive property in work. So we need to multiply all of these out, distribute all of these out, right? And then we're going to need to combine like terms. So we're going to distribute again here. And so rather than rewriting them, we can just distribute them right there. So I'm going to have a negative 4h cubed. Then that h squared goes there. That's a plus 3h squared. All right, and then I've got a 9h and a negative 4h. So that's going to be a plus, call that a negative 36h squared. And then I've got another plus, wow, 27h. Okay. And then this one's going to be pretty easy. We're just flipping the signs here. So we'll just call this a plus 4h minus 3. All right, so now I'm looking for like terms, and I've got two like terms right there, two like terms right there. I need to combine them. So it's looking like negative 4h cubed. That's going to be a minus 36, right? So that's going to be a minus 33h squared. I've got a plus 31h, and then I've got a minus 3. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Our answer looks like it's going to be F. But that can be a bit messy. So let me show you the box method, and you might prefer this one. So how do we do the box method? All right, so let me just create a little box here. I'm going to take my first term, right? Okay, so my h squared, and I need to keep my sign, so I'm going to put a plus 9h, and then I have a minus 1, okay? Now, I'm going to take my second, I'm going to take my minus 4h, and then my positive 3. All right, so there we go. I've got my box, and all I need to do here is I need to multiply each term together. So negative 4h and h squared, right? That's negative 4h cubed. And then I've got my negative 4h and 9h. That's negative 36h squared. Then I've got my negative 4h and negative 1. That's going to be a positive 4h. You're going to notice I'm getting the same terms as I do up here, slightly different order. But we end up simplifying all the same. So I got a 3h squared. I've got a 27h. Then I've got a minus 3. And then what I'm doing is I'm simplifying like terms. Look at the diagonals. We got them. Either way, all of these terms show up right here. We're going to end up with the exact same answer with the box method. You might like a little bit better. The answer is F.